Kevin Sidebottom here, speaker, author, and trainer, and I go around and teach sales organizations and leadership teams how to grow trust and influence with their customers and their team members to generate more revenue and higher profits. Today, let's talk about my favorite subject, ice cream. Yeah, that's right. I love ice cream. And ice cream shops, they always want to increase their revenue, which is usually through foot traffic and getting people through the door and serving them, right? Well, how do you increase your sales in ice cream? Well, I'm going to ask you the same question I ask everybody else. What's your process? That's right. What is your sales process to answer the 5 buying decisions that every customer has? And they got to answer those before they're going to buy. Most of the time, people sit there and go, well, we just serve the customer. We want to make sure they're happy. We want to do this or that. And unfortunately, that's not going to cut it. You need to be intentional on how you serve the customer and why you serve the customer, how you go and do that, why you're in business. And if you do that and your whole team's involved in that and saying the same message, your customer is going to click on it and they're going to buy more from you. And if you serve it, especially to kids, they're going to love you for it. And if you help the adults, guess what? You'll make more business. And now you can have all these different flavors like Ben & Jerry's does and all this other stuff, but you need to be intentional on what the customer needs. What is your typical customer going to buy? Who is that specific customer? What do they want? How can I help them? Having the right sales process allows you to answer those questions so when they show up, you serve them well. Now, I also say think of sales like you would farming, not like killing something or killing a sale or hunting a sale, but by farming. First, you have to cultivate the ground, plant the seeds, fertilize, water, and then you get the harvest. So I often recommend serving them by giving them information as much as you can. Whether it's sending out little tips and tricks, little recipes, something that you can do to help add value to the customer consistently. Because if you add value to the customer, they're going to reward you with buying from you. And when they walk in the door, answer the 3 questions that they have for you. Do I like you? Do I trust you? And how can you help me? Well, for ice cream, for the most part, people just want to, do their sweet tooth a favor and get some ice cream, right? Because it tastes great. Well, some of us that are lactose intolerant or kids that have peanut allergies, well, they want to make sure that they're going to be safe and that they can trust you, that you're not just going to serve them something and get them out the door. And yes, it's typically a lower price point for the ice cream, but by having this intentionality in showing the customer why they want to buy this or that or this, not just focusing on the calorie count, which has to be posted, we want to make sure that we're actually hitting the mark. So when they come in, let's ask them questions. What brings them in today? Where are they coming from? Learn about them so that way we can narrow down what they like most. Okay? Because the different flavors actually kind of line up with the different kind of scents, different perfumes. And when I was down in St. Thomas, I actually got a big education. I walked into this place that had wall-to-wall, floor-to-ceiling, different kinds of colognes and perfumes. The different personality types, the activity levels went into what kind of perfumes and stuff that you would want to wear. Well, if we don't understand people's personalities, which is typically pretty hard because we can't do the predictive index or something on people as quickly, we need to understand what it is that they're doing, how active they are, what do they like, and get a CRM filled out on these people. By having a CRM, we can actually go out there and hit the mark by understanding them and sending them information prior to them even coming in the next time. Hey, not just that we have sales so we can lower our margins, but hey, we have this going on. We know that you like this. This goes well with this kind of pairing for food. Here comes something for the holidays. How can we add value? How can we show up? By giving away content and helping the customer, you'll be successful. So do that. Follow the process when they come in and make sure you follow up. Because here's the deal. Now, with ice cream, it's a little quicker, but typically after every sale, you have 30 to 60 to 90 days to make the customer successful. Well, the customer that needs to be successful after the ice cream is probably about 5 minutes. So you got to make sure that you've hit the right solution for them. And if you have, guess what? They're going to have a great experience. They're going to love coming back to you again and again and again. And maybe they're going to have a birthday party and they buy huge tubs of your ice cream. Wouldn't that be great that they buy that from you instead of going to the local grocery store in the future? Well, we want to make sure that we're growing our sales and do the right steps and are successful. Well, we want to make sure that we're following the right steps. So if you have any questions, reach out to me below. I've got information on how to get a hold of me, my website, some of the trainings I offer. And if this was helpful, hit like, share, subscribe, send to somebody you think it's going to benefit. That's why I do these videos, is to help you. We'll see you next time.